You're new here, I'll record the break. I'm gonna record the break and I'll post it on YouTube in case some people step away or like you're working now or something like that. So let's get started. We'll get started on our break right now, and I am recording it. And here's our first box. Here's our first box of Prism, and it's our only box of Prism. Like I said, I love 2023 Prism, okay, but 2024 Prism. Sorry, I don't feel prepared. I have to go get the garbage can. 2024 Prism. They took away all the fun, the color, the black and white, the black out, the white out. They took all that stuff away, and they only had a few cards, a few inserts. So Prism was always a big insert guy. A lot of stuff to chase here. All right, here we go. Good luck, Flo. Are you new? We'll see. I would like to see how it all works. We'll see what happens. I think Panini has given up fighting fanatics, and the jury's still out on Fanatics. It's a big corporation. Upper Deck, I like Upper Deck. I like some of the smaller ones, but maybe that's just my bias. Okay. All right, here, like I said, watch this. Oh, got some nice stuff coming up. Hold on. Just get the base on camera, but you're getting out of 12 cards, 9 of them are base. That's a little too much base, I thought, in that. Just getting those on camera. All right, here we go. Here's our first Noah Gragson. Little Noah Gragson. A nice purple. I got to refresh my memory. Purple's out of 99. And then here's a silver Terry Labonte. And Bill Elliott, the groovy Bill Elliott. These parallels look nice. Okay, and then more base. Here is the, not disco ball, there's Kevin Harvick right there. This one was out of, $3.99. Kevin Harvick, the, gotta remember what they called them. And, wait, who called the Burton? Who called the Burtons? Let me see. Who was just saying that? Rick Shue, was that you? No, who was saying it? T. Cook. T. Cook called Burtons. Oh, yeah. All cards will be shipped. Everything will be shipped to you. There's your Burton right there. Let's start with a Jeb Burton. Numbered out of 49. Right there. Little Jeb action. I gotta get my focal point. And how about a blue Noah Gragson? A groovy Noah Gragson. Remember blues? We're looking at 49 also. 31. This is 31 out of 49. And I'll top load and penny sleeve these. Anything under 100, I top load. Just getting the base on camera, but we'll send those. Clint Boyer, red, out of $2.99. Ryan Preece, silver. And Alex Bowman, National Pride. For those first three. We'll do 3 packs at a time. Then we'll go to Donruss. I haven't done a Donruss in a while. We'll go to Donnie next. And we'll always end up with the Prime. I got to create the drama. We'll end up at the end with Prime. But yeah, all cards will be shipped. And I'll get those base cards on camera. My biggest thing was there's too many base cards. Not enough inserts in Select. In 2024 Prism. 2023 Prism had a nice combination. There were tons of them. Tougher chases. More Jeb Burton. This is the Jeb Burton box. That's out of $3.99. Here's a Carolina blue. The Dinger. Out of 49 again. That's 49. I thought it was door number. Nope. Number 3 out of 49 for this one. Chris Buescher, pot of gold, insert. Here's your base. There is a little Richard Petty. Classic Richard Petty there. Red out of $2.99. SVG, rookie card. Isn't this? Yeah, this is rookie year. SVG rookie. That's a free SVG. That was one of the giveaways. Kevin Harvick, Victory Lane. And the checkered flag, you get excited, but I think, oh, autograph. Oh, how about a little Joey Logano autograph? That's a good, that might make the Wall of Fame. A blue Joey Logano. Numbered 4. 4 out of 49. Who had Joey Logano? Let's give a little shout out. That's going to... Who bought Joey Logano is B Beans. B Beans. Now he may have stepped away. Okay, but there you go. We're going to put that on the wall right there. Not in the fire yet. I think I want to reserve the fire for that 101 that's going to show up. Oh, Ellen Cole-Wicki. Remember these? You think these are the 101. These are out of 75. 29 out of 75. And then Josh Berry. Blue out of 199. And a little Dale Jarrett. A groovy Dale Jarrett. Just one box of Prism. Okay, and remember, tomorrow, okay, if you look tomorrow evening, we're going to do another mixer. And then Friday during the day, we're going to do another mixer. Okay, so hopefully you have the time to enjoy opening this up. And in different combinations. I think tomorrow it's 2 Donruss, 3 Select. I don't remember. I don't want to say it. Don't remember exactly what tomorrow is or Friday, but you can look through that, and they're posted already. All right, how about a little Deegan out of 399? The I forget what these were. Who's connected to the internet? We could look that up. Not Velocity. I forgot what they were calling those. Anybody remember? Pulsar. There you go. Correct. Pulsar. I'm getting old. The Pulsar. A blue Denny Hamlin out of 199. And then Kyle Busch, National Pride, insert. Just get these on camera. Yeah, it's just too much base. Daniel Hemrick, red, a 299. Kyle Larson again. Silver. And then pot of gold, insert. We're still owed an autograph here. Oh, here it comes. The Pulsar Clint Boyer. No. Yeah, Clint Boyer and the Kaz, a little Kaz. Our third autograph. Kaz Gralla. Now, you would think I'd be complaining about his autograph, but, I mean, he worked it well. He worked Kaz and the G in there pretty well. I'm an autograph snob, and with a little bitty scribbles. But Kaz, he's not getting on the Wall of Fame, but that's nice. That's not a bad autograph. I'm going to give him a B on that autograph. And then the last box of Prism, and then we'll go to the Donruss next. For all you Connor Zillage autograph seekers. Yep, that's a T. Cook. T. Cook has the theory. I'm a T. Cook believer because he has the theory of... we got a good one, a medium one, and a, oh my God, why is he still signing stuff one? The ill. All right, Tony Stewart, just, some base here. Looking at a Chase Briscoe. Red. Alex Bowman on the silver, and Dale. There's Dale, groovy Dale. Another Pulsar of Austin Hill. And KK. A blue. And Sheldon Creed, National Pride. In his Toyota. And the last pack of Prism is Ben Rhodes. There's your Ben Rhodes. Where's Low Ranger? There's Ben Rhodes red. Riley Hurst. And Chase Elliott on the victory lane. There's only those four inserts right there. All right, there was our box of Prism. Just one of those this time. We could look. I'll look on and see what we're doing for Thursday. But same thing all week. We're going to do mixers like this. Just clean up the surface. All right, let's go to Donnie. 3 boxes of Donruss. And let's get more on the Wall of Fame here. I think our low number so far is out of 49. I'm going to try to beat that right now. First box of Donruss. We'll do 3 boxes of Donruss in this break. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. How we doing, chat? We're looking at Robert Clemente. I think we're in the wrong sport there. Well, I forgot. There's 4. I'm going to do 4 at a time. All right. Good luck. Good luck. We're starting the Donruss. And again, you got your base. I wish they were all facing the same direction. Jesse Love. This is the red blue. This is not numbered. J-Mac Optic Silver. And then the insert is Jimmy Johnson Unleashed. Also, if you want any of these, let me just send me a direct message. Don't post it in chat or I'll forget. Send me a direct message saying you like them, but these are no good because that's from 2024. All right, another tricolor, 2-color Jeremy Clements, red blue. Okay, sure. Tyler Ankrum. I usually check those when I start sorting. And there's Connor Zillage. There's your first Connor Zillage eye. Here is Carson Hocevar, another red blue. Bubba Wallace is the Optic. And Tyler Reddick, Race Kings. And, I thought that was an autograph. Connor Daly, the Connor Daly Optic Silver. Richard Petty on the Race Kings. And Austin Beers, rated rookie. All right, okay, well, maybe we got that out of the way. Oh, Rick, yeah, I'll check the messages. Maybe we got that one out of the way. There's nothing too eventful in that one. Not even besides the red-blue parallel. No, nothing numbered in that whole. So here comes the good stuff. All right. We have just the base. There comes a purple Daniel Suarez. Remember, purple's out of. This is they're on the front. I forgot. Everything's different. 40 out of 99 for this Daniel Suarez card. Chandler Smith, Optic, and there's Chase Elliott, the L. Red blue William Sawalich. More Ben Rhodes. And how about a Brittany Z? How about your Brittany Z? That's your memorabilia. Tires. There you go. William Byron, Unleashed, is the insert. Red blue Ellen Kolwicki. We got Raja on the coming attractions. And Frankie Nunez is the Optic. And no autograph yet. It's coming. We have David Starr. This is the red blue. Anthony Alfredo, Optic Silver, and Jeff Gordon, the Jeff Gordon O. All right, so on this side, we had one memorabilia. These 3 hits. 2 of them, I mean, I don't think we've opened up like 5-6 cases of Donruss. I don't think I ever had one that had 2 autographs in it. So, except, first off the line. Yeah, first off the line did have multiple autographs, but that's the whole point of it. Okay, there's a good look. Maybe that's our autograph. A nice gold. A little gold. Gold is good. There is. Let's start with Austin Dillon. Purple. Ty Gibbs is the Optic. And I like these. The Explosion. Richard Petty. The red Explosion out of 99. 39 out of 99. There is Zane Smith. Optic is the Dinger. And how about a nice 1-of-1? How about a Kurt Busch suited up 1-of-1? Very nice. Let's give a little call to Who had Kurt Busch? Ooh. That's going to Racing Outlaw. Is he here? Can someone tag the Racing Outlaw here? Ah, thank you, Jen. Ooh, very nice. I think that's the first one of one of the memorabilia I have saw. Oh, that's definitely going in the fire. Congrats. Well, that's going in the fire. Hey, we are now 4 breaks in a row with the 101. Okay, we're keep our streak. There he is. Keep our streak going. And wait, there's still a gold coming up in this stack right here. I think that's the first memorabilia 101 I saw in Donruss. Congrats there, Racing Outlaw. All right, here comes maybe the autograph. Let's see. It is Matt Kenseth. All right, a little Matt Kenseth gold. We'll put that on the wall. This one's numbered. Give me a second here. This one is numbered. No, number 1, a bookend. Number 1 out of 10. Matt Kenseth. Not too shabby. So we have, still haven't seen the autograph yet. We got a gold and a 101 Kurt Busch. All right, let's keep it up. Let's keep going. We got to find this autograph here. Let's see. We have the Sam Meyer. Todd Gilliland is the optic, and a little more Connor Zillage season highlights. What's going the homesick today? Oh, Keith, I'm sorry. Okay. Might as well take a break and watch some NASCAR stuff. That's good. That's a good plan. Yeah. Don't worry. I will send these to you. No, my son is. Some of you guys know my son. He does musicals because he likes the attention on himself, and she's paranoid because he has a musical coming up this weekend. That's why there's no break on Friday night, by the way, because Friday day we're going to do a day break because Friday night I'm going to go sit through a musical. Lucky me, but it's my son, so I can't say that. I can't tell which one is the autograph. There got to be an autograph here. It's coming up. Let's see what do we got here. The red blue Joey Logano. There's Connor Mosack. Connor Mosack on the red Velocity out of 199. And Alex Bowman, Unleashed. Here is Tanner Gray, followed by Joey Logano. Oh, here we go. Here comes the autograph. Ready? Boom. Noah Gragson. A little Noah Gragson, Pandora. Oh, this is a nice box. Our autograph is Noah Gragson. Not too shabby here. Pandora, 6 out of 25. Who had who had Noah? Rick, was that you? There you go. Congratulations. A Pandora out of 25. We'll put that up right here. Let's put it on this side so everybody can see. All right, so far Joey Logano, Noah Gragson made the wall. There have been a couple other. Sorry, Kaz, didn't make the wall there. There's Richard Petty. And we have the tricolor Davey Allison. Denny Hamlin on the optic. And Kyle Larson, the holographic one. See a little shiny right there. And the last pack of box number 1. Harrison Burton, Brendan Poole, and Jesse Love to finish off box number 1. Well, that was a good box. Not too shabby. Noah Gragson autograph. We had a Matt Kenseth out of 10 and a 101. A 101 memorabilia. Okay, let's keep going. These are all from the same case, if that's important to you. Some people like to know where they're coming from. These are all from the same case. And I think tomorrow will be all from the same case also. Same case of Prime, same case of Select, and Donruss, all the same case. Maybe a new case for Select on Friday. But I think everything else is still in part of the case. So maybe a new case in Select. We'll see. I got to see how many more I got in that box. I think it was only 4, so we'll get through that. All right, let's start strong with a Dale Earnhardt Blue out of 199. And Ellen Kolwicki. And how about Ryan Blaney? Just the base. Here is Ryan Blaney again. Ryan Blaney, red blue. Christopher Bell, the red out of 199. And Matt Mills, a nice one-color patch. Jeff Gordon, Spellbound. Here is Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes is showing up. Let's get a good Frankie Nunez optic and Sam Meyer. Here is Jeb Burton. Riley Hurst. And there's Dale on the spelling. All right, same situation. That first, in the last box, the first stack wasn't that big, and now it came on strong. Let's have the same situation here. We'll finish up Donruss. We'll do all 3 boxes of Donruss. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. I shouldn't cheat. All right, how about a Raja? This is a door number, I think. Hold on. Yeah. This is a Raja black door number. 42 out of 71. Raja Kruth, door number. I like those. I like that they do something like that. That's kind of unique to... Baseball does jersey numbers. But that's kind of unique. I like they do that. I don't know. I'm putting that on the wall because I like door numbers. And then right behind it is a green out of 99. Jeff Gordon. A green optics. And then back-to-back Jeff Gordon's Unleashed. There's Tony B. Red-blue, Tony B. Kurt Busch. Kind of like our 101 Kurt Busch. And low. Who had Joey Logano? This is the Joey Logano. How about a gold Joey Logano? Number 7 out of 10. Our second Joey Logano autograph. Way to pick up Joey Logano. This one is the dialed in, the gold. It's gold ice. It's, I'm sorry, 7 out of 10. My fault. I had to get the glare on there. 7 out of 10. That's a nice, unique card. A nice card. You might call it a color match, gold, and he's got the shell. You know, we'll put Joey Logano's right next to each other. We can compare autographs. They're double Joey Logano's. I guess you can see a little better. Double Joey Logano's there. Huh. That's not bad. I forgot who had Joey Logano. That's B Beans. Is I haven't seen. Oh, there. Lucky, there you go. Congratulations. Good guy. Getting a nice Joey Logano look for you. How about Matt Mills? William Byron. Optic. And there's a Connor Zillage holographic Unleashed out of 199. This is 130 or 183 out of 199. Chase Briscoe red, Dale optic, and Chase Elliott Race Kings. All right, still halfway through the box. We're still looking for memorabilia here. Each box had a gold card so far. Kind of like that. Would be nice to say each box had a 101. get too greedy. Sure, why not? All right, Kevin Harvick, red, out of 299. Cole Custer, a little miscut there. More Joey Logano love. How about a Explosion, red, out of 99. The season highlights. There's Christian Eckes. A free Christian Eckes. That's a giveaway. And Taylor Gray. And there you go, the pedal to the metal, nice sheet metal, Ryan Preece, 26 out of 49. William Swalch, Unleashed. Davey Allison, blue out of 199. Brennan Jones, Optic Silver. And William Byron, highlights. And red, blue, Amarola. Let's see. Now that was a little, again, it's Donruss is for the autographs, but I didn't like that Optics and Donruss were the same, were the same picture. I would have liked a different picture myself. And then Denny Hamlin. Okay, overall I do like Donruss, but that would be, got me to an A- on that one, because that would have liked different pictures. And I know that's their thing, I know that, but different pictures. Like Select is nice. Every single Select, the top track side. Okay, you got the track side, you got the pit road and the grandstand, all different pictures. So that's kind of nice. All right, good luck, good luck. Let's finish off box number 2 with Chandler Smith, yeah. Like it looked like Chandler Smith. And then John Hunter, silver. And there's Connor Zillage, the S. You getting a lot of those. Here is Connor Daly. And Sheldon Creed. Kyle Larson L. The Larson L. Followed by Kyle Petty, a little old school Kyle Petty picture. More Matt Kenseth. And Brad. And the last pack has Todd Gilliland. We got Davey Allison, Optic Silver, and our last one, Chase Elliott. All right, not too bad, not too bad. So far, we got a 101. We got 2 golds. The autographs aren't too bad. 2 Joy Logano's. For B Beans, the autographs are really good. Okay, let's do one more Donruss box here. And then we'll go to Select and finish off with Prime. So don't go anywhere. We're not even halfway done. Open up the boxes. Enjoy yourself, especially if you're on lunch break right now. And thanks again, everybody, for filling the break. Okay. Yeah, the Panini sorting, I agree with the Panini sort. I was at the Nationals 2 years ago, and I did ask the Panini executive, like, can you talk about your sorting? Because when we're pulling stuff, we pull a lot of the same card. Okay, and he's like, oh, it's he kind of brushed it off, but. All right, here we go. Now, it's nice when the Panini sort has 4, Joy Logano's in the same bag. We like that. Okay, but when you have a 4, I don't want to be mean, Ty Gibbs in the same one, people aren't as excited. William Swalch on the Optic, and then there's Richard Petty, Spellbound. How about Austin Dillon, Optic, and then spelling Jeff Gordon, and Luke Fenhouse, the dual color. Yeah, depends on who's in the break. I agree. I'd love to have 3. Well, remember I had that one case of Select that had 5 Connor Zillage and nice Connor Zillage cards. Brad K, and then Dale. I'll take a whole case of Dale stuff. We had a nice Raja door number right there. That wasn't too bad. Let's get some more here. How about more Kevin Harvick? And Carson Hocevar. And how about Dale Earnhardt? Lots of Dale. Lots of nothing big Dale. Yeah, and I don't know. I think they did the sparkle on purpose. Cordell. I think they did that or they just sorted it like that, and they're the same one. But yeah, those sparkle packs have they have the car and the portrait all in the same one. All right, good luck, good luck. I see some color coming here. We're looking at Christian Eckes, red at a $2.99. Harrison Burton, optic, and there's Martin Truex, Race Kings. Here comes a red-blue Heim time. That's Corey Heim. And then William Byron. How about a purple William Byron out of 59? I forgot those. Nice out of 59 right there. And then here is sheet metal Connor Mosack. It's a nice, it got a little touch of a patch right there. A little two color. No number. Connor Zillage L. Justin Bonsignor, red blue. Brett Holmes optic. And Connor Zillage coming attractions. And we got Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones, optic silver, and Kyle Larson, the spellbound. Yeah, they could do a little better sorting, but again, I be careful what you wish for. Fanatics takes over everything. I don't think that's going to be very helpful for the market. Sox fan, welcome. Thank you for being here. We have a nice sold out NASCAR break right here, and we're looking at Anthony Alfredo out of $2.99. Ricky Stenhouse. Oh, and how about a blue explosion Jeff Gordon out of $49? It's not too bad. The Carl Edwards and Tyler Reddick optic, and more dinger, a nice sheet metal. All right, here comes, Justin Allgaier. Here comes a Pandora again. Okay, ready? This is Chris Buescher. Now, were they calling these Pandora? Here's a good problem to have. I need more penny sleeves. No, I'm not I'm always if you say something nice also. I think Panini does a good job at racing. Not a great job, but I think they do a good job at racing. Here is a Pandora. We had a big debate on what do you call this. This is 12 out of 25. The Mojo, yep, JR. JR's holding on to Mojo. Okay, a Mojo out of 25 there. Matty D. And then Formula One. When was the last Formula One product that came out? Brett Holmes, Christopher Bell, and Justin Allgaier. I think we're still owed an autograph. Did I miss it? We got Joey Logano, Noah Gragson. Yeah, I think there's going to be an autograph coming up. I was all about doing some more Formula One, but I haven't seen a Formula One product come out. All right, here we go. Good luck. Here is a red, red-blue, Josh Berry. A red out of $1.99, Butterbean. Christopher Bell on the Race Kings. What do we got here? How about Connor Mosack? A little Jimmy Johnson. Oh, ready? Oh, a little Harry Gant. I know, I'm a Harry Gant guy. And it's a nice golden Harry Gant. 6 out of 10. Excellent autograph. A+ and a turn of the century. How about each autograph? Nice gold autographs on these. We had a Pandora, Noah Gragson, a gold Joey Logano, and a gold Harry Gant. Not too shabby. Take a look at that. Who picked up Harry Gant? That's going to Did we not have Harry Gant? Wait. Everybody who could do a search. I would have sworn I put Harry Gant in here. All right. Well, we might be. Let me put that right there for if anybody. Yeah, I was gonna run them, but I let me check my spreadsheet here. Let me finish this stack. How much I would not have missed Harry Gant. I like Harry Gant. I always put a Harry Gant spot in. Let me. Yeah, I'll run them. Here is Matty D. I just don't want to run it, and it is somebody's. I can't find him. Ryan Blaney. And that burned me once where we did. I couldn't find it, so I ran it, and somebody did have them. So I mean, just double check my spreadsheet that here's Raja Blue out of 199, Ross Chastain, and Joey Logano. Yeah, I'm gonna give me a second here. Let me clean up, and then and I'm gonna run them at $1 if I don't have them, but I'm gonna check just to be safe because I forgot what it was. We looked for somebody and like, no, I don't see them, and it was a whatnot error. Let me pull up my Excel spreadsheet, and I will be putting him in there if I don't. Here's the mixer. And do I have Harry Gant in there? Let's see. I have Harrison Burton, Hally Deegan. I do not have Harry Gant in there. Okay, let me make a note of that. I'm not going to do it on camera, but they add Harry Gant. And we're going to run this one at $1. I can't. That's surprising that I don't have Harry Gant in there. All right, let's go. Give me a second here. We're gonna create one more. Okay, and then of course you get all the Harry Gants that will show up. You never know what's in the prime, but that's shit. And I'll run it at $1. All right, Harry Gant. There you go. And starting price $1. Won't worry about shipping. All right, here we go. You are bidding on, of course, this guaranteed hit, but all the other Harry Gants that I know he's in Prime. Harry Gant's in Prime, so you get this card and all the other ones. And we'll just run it right now. So there you go. That's what you're bidding on here. It's not sudden death, though. Give everybody a chance to look at it. Starting at 10 seconds. There's for Harry Gant. That's for this card and all the other ones that are out there. And remember, it's not sudden death. It'll reset back. So just get everybody to keep an eye on it. It'll reset so far. We've got T. Cook's got him right now. Okay. This card is 6 out of 10. And who's that card guy? Who's that card guy? That is yours. You got that one. Hey, you compete only against the 24 people that are in here. So be happy to share that with everybody. Starting at $1, as always. Okay, and that's a nice card. I'm gonna keep that on the stand right there. I keep the gold right there. That's not too shabby a card. I like that. Congratulations. All right, let's go to. We'll leave the Prime for the end, and who knows? There might be another Harry Gant autograph in there. Let's go to Select. I'm a big Harry Gant guy, so I always count. We've never been cheated. They've always had this. See, there you go. Name some Panini does. Panini always has the right number of cards in the box. What's that? Oh yeah, give me a second here. Let me move these out of the way. We usually do a stack and a stack, but as I started this, so. All right, 1 second. Keep those on camera, and you can get a picture. I'm gonna like conveniently place the United Sports Cards logo in the background. There you go. And not too shabby. Let me know if you got did you get that? There you go. Not too bad. Not too bad of a picture. A nice out of 10 card. All right. You know what I should do? This is my. I should have held on to that one and put it in the. Put it in my new mystery boxes. Okay, put in little new mystery boxes. I got to think of that. All right. Let's see. We got Tyler Reddick and Chris Buescher. These are just big. Daniel Hemrick, silver. And in Fuego, little Heim time in Fuego. Ricky Stenhouse on the pit road. Chase Briscoe. No, that's Chris Buescher. Chris Buescher for that one. David Reagan. And here is a white Austin Dillon. And how about a Tony B autograph? There you go. Oh, you got a football memorabilia? I'd like to see that. The live pull. Like, and hey, all you football players out there. How about a Tony B? The autographs have been treating us nice here so far. I mean, we're not going to mention. I don't know. Burton's not too shabby. Here's Tony B. I'm gonna keep the stand here. There's our Chris Buescher Mojo. That was for JR. And then Tony B blue autograph. Jeff Gordon. Cole Custer. Spencer Boyd. Okay, and then Lawless Ellen. Now here's my suspicions. Okay, here's my conspiracy theory. This is Lawless Ellen. This is a Prism, but a Prism trackside. There's not many of those. We've opened up 10 cases of Select, and I'd say we get one per case, maybe not even one per case. So unless they're putting these, and I wouldn't buy tons until you see the blasters, which are coming out in October, which is another issue I have. But unless you see these in the blasters, these are kind of rare. These are case hits, but unless they're putting them in blasters, and if they're putting them in blasters, then then it's going to flood the market. So before you're like, oh, I got to get my driver, I got to get my driver's parallel. These that's my only thing I'm worried about. I want to see what's in the Mojos and blasters first before they put that in there. No, yeah, like I said, I agree. T. Lopez, I agree with what he's saying. TJ's correct. Okay, there's something about those that are on the rare side. Bub Walls, we got Bub Walls. Anthony Alfredo. There is Tanner Gray, Kyle Larson. There's a little Kyle Busch silver. Jeff Gordon and Fuego. Keep those in the right set. Raja. Here's Ryan Blaney, Brendan Jones. Okay. Oh, we got a valued collector coming up. Daniel Dye. This is Daniel Dye out of 75. These are the lime green. Ellen Kolwicki. Andre Perez. Tyler Ekram. Here's Bubba Wallace. Tricolor. Alex Bowman numbers. And there is our high number, Denny Hamlin. All right, yeah, the only, what are you saying? It's either, no, it could be Joe Nemechek. We've been a Joe Nemechek redemption. Maybe we had like 5 of them. Okay, ready? It is. Can you see? Trackside Action Signature Blue Prism. Card number 33. Anybody know 33? I'm saying Joe Nemechek. Yes, indeed. I am a Joe Nemechek autograph magnet. We must have 5 of these, 6 of these. I'm going to put this in a top loader so we don't throw it out. But we must have had 6. I'd say out of 10 cases, we're on there. This is our 10th case, and we must have had 6 of these Joe Nemechek redemptions. And we did pull one Kelly Earnhardt. We have pulled a Kelly Earnhardt redemption also. Those are the only 2 redemptions that we pulled. So again, that's not Select had a big redemption issue a while ago, and I think they're fixed it. Now maybe they fixed it by pushing the release back a month or two, but so they're doing pretty good on the redemptions. All right, here's select box number 2. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, I'm still holding out on the checklist. I want to see the checklist for turn 4, and then I'd like to see the prices go down, unless it's just huge. Like think about it. Turn 4. Let's say keep it easy math. Let's say it's $200 a box. If there's 4 cards in it, now we're still talking $50 a card. I mean, are you gonna be excited to get a Kaz Grala $50 Kaz Grala autograph sticker? So we'll see. I don't want to. I'll keep the jury's still out in my book. Butterbean Queen, J Mac. Here's Tony B, Silver, Brendan Queen, and Fuego, SVG, year 2. Here is Ryan Blaney. Oh, I got these upside down. Brendan J Mac, purple. And how about Matt Mills? A red. This is 2 out of 49. Okay, a nice red memorabilia. Austin Beers, Tanner Gray, Kyle Larson. Hey, Dale Jarrett. The tie-dye. Tie-dye Dale Jarrett. Yeah, if you're going to David Starr redemption in a box that you paid $200 for 4 cards, that's not going to go well. So, and I'm wondering if they're going to have. There's Dale Jarrett. I'm going to put that. I wonder if they're going to have the first off the line. Wonder what they're going to put in that. Chase Briscoe. That's a dinger. We'll have to, when it gets closer, we're going to talk about first off the line, because we have a great discussion, in our group here. Christian Rose on what you're paying at first off. You know what would be fun? Okay. I got to work with a few, like Rick Shue, and we should do a show while first off the line is going on, and then but I think people might get mad at each other for, I got a case. I didn't get a case. I put it the same price. And Fuego. There's a high number. Jake Garcia. Daniel Suarez, Justin Bonsignor, Bubba Wallace. Here is Dale Jarrett, Chris Buescher red, Jeff Gordon. We got Kurt Busch, and just finish it off. Last pack for this box is Connor Daly. Oh, I forgot about the tandems. Daniel Suarez and Ross Chastain. We'll have to roll the dice there. Todd Gilliland. But let's get the dice out. Here's how we do it here. In the tandem, 0 through 4 is Daniel Suarez, is the left side. And Ross Chastain is 5 through 9. Number 6. So this one's going to Ross. Ross Chastain. There you go. Sorry. I have to write that one down. All right. The second box of Select. It's getting the scene is getting filled up. Our Wall of Fame up there. We got a nice 101 in the fire. We have lots of nice autographs. We got Tony B, Harry Gant, double Joey Logano's, Noah Gregson. Not too shabby. Not too shabby on the break so far. We still got that box of Prime back there. You got to get to that. All right, half a box. Let's see. Let's do 6 and 6. Again, thanks everybody at Daybreak for filling the, selling out the Daybreak. I do appreciate that. Thank you for doing that, everybody. Thanks for being here. And let's get something good here. Ready? We got Bill Elliott and Lawless Ellen to start us off with the grandstands. Jeff Gordon, purple. Here's the duel. We'll roll the dice on Justin Haley and Carson Hocevar. Darrell Waltrip. Alex Bowman, Daniel Dye. Here is Tyler Reddick, tricolor. And Brad and Fuego. And there is our, oh, I thought that was a Ben Rhodes autograph. Low Ranger was going to be excited there. Here's just Ben Rhodes, high number on the track side. Tyler Reddick and Zane Smith. Here is Riley Hurst. And I think this is the Amarola autograph. What else was our Amarola? I thought we had another one. This is, one second. Did we have? Nope, there was no Amarola autograph yet. Kevin Harvick on the pit road. Let's keep going with Bobby Labonte and William Byron. Here's Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty. That just the checklist. Here's Sensations. Okay. Now I think when they came up with the checklist, I don't think Select is a rookie product. I think you have to go with Donruss. You get Donnie for the rookie product. Here is Mark Martin, Connor Mosek. Select is a great set product. For all you set collectors out there, it's a good find. But it's not an autograph product, I don't think. I wouldn't say Select is an autograph product. You want join some Donruss to get some Select, I think. Heim Time. How about the Dinger? A purple Dinger. And Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell tie-dye. That's a free Christopher Bell. That was a giveaway. And how about a nice, for your troubles, you get a little Christopher Bell tie-dye numbered 17 out of 25. Not too shabby. Now that's true. That's true. They advertised. I bet you I could be in that meeting. They advertised. Let me show that on camera. They advertised, and then they went. Oh, wait a minute. We're going to come out with turn 4. Oh, let's put all these autographs in turn 4. The Connor Zillage and all the big autographs. Oh, okay. I think that's how that meeting went. So I think turn 4 is going to have some nice autographs in it. And Select did not have the autographs in it. But I never thought of Select as an autograph product. I know there was a lot of people that were upset by that, and rightly so. You have it on the sales sheet, and then it's not in the product. Well, that's kind of bad form there. All right, here's our second half of our second box. Let's see what we got. Sammy Smith and Kyle Petty. And there's a Nick Sanchez tie-dye. As you can see, I like the tie-dyes. I was always a big fan of those. This is out of 25. This one is number 2. Number 2 out of 25. Very nice. A little Nick Sanchez action there. Here's a numbers Noah Gragson. Denny Hamlin. Connor Mosek and Ross Chastain. Here's Alex Bowman tricolor. And a Kyle Larson red numbers. These are out of 99. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, the separating the rookies and having some rookies in that one. And this is, I thought that was another Luke Fenhouse. Luke Fenhouse, the trackside, the high number. Christian Exis, Ben Rhodes. Here's Zane Smith out of 99. And SVG and Fuego. Tony B. Luke Fenhouse and Nick Sanchez. There's a burgundy or maroon or whatever color you, purplish. Okay. Carl Edwards there and Chris Buescher, Sensations. We have Daniel Hemrick, Dale Earnhardt, Connor Zillage, and a Kyle Petty, silver, the Prism. Austin Cindric numbers. Danica Patrick. Here's one more. Chase Briscoe, Kaz, and here we're looking at Christian Eckes. Christian Eckes on the lime green out of 75. And Brittany Z. Oh, Brittany Z autograph. I was thinking we needed one more autograph here. And our autograph is Brittany. No number. This isn't blue or red. This is just a regular BZ. B. Zamora. Prism. And our last card, Michael McDowell. Let's get the dice out here. We still got Justin Haley and Carson. Carson here. We'll go with 4. That's Justin Haley. There we go. He's got to write down. Know who to give that to, Justin Haley. And there we go. We got one more box. Don't go anywhere. Here comes the Prime. Now, I will say I have not opened up a Prime box in a while, so this is exciting for me. We've been doing NT mostly. And if I can get NT for $20 or $200 a box, I'm going to get more NT. Got to find those guys. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. That's our last box. Again, we're doing not the exact same break, a different mixture, but the same products. We'll do Prime, Donruss Select. We'll do let me get my no peeking. No peeking, no peeking. Got to create the drama. All right, here we go. All right, nothing in there. Let's start. First one, let's do a base first, is Rusty Wallace. Rusty Wallace, 41 out of 49. Just the base, but still nice. The Prime had a nice base set. One more base, I think. No, maybe not. Here is Michael McDowell, the sheet metal, red sheet metal. This is 32 out of 99. We'll keep them with the memorabilia. Followed by, I like the names, and there is the Allmendinger name. This is 37 out of 84. That's kind of weird. Out of 84, maybe stamping the Allmendinger name did not do too well. Let's see if that's... I don't force it. Let's get a bigger one. Stamping the Allmendinger name. There's the dinger. And kind of weird out of 84. Still, I enjoy the names. I do enjoy the names. That's a pretty fun product that they did. Here is a little Kyle Busch, it looks like. The 3G Kyle Busch. Another one, 9 out of 99. All right, 3 autographs. 75th anniversary first. 75th anniversary is little Ward Burton. There's our first one. Ward Burton, no number or anything, just Ward Burton. What's yeah, there you go, Tika 84, very nice. Next autograph is, all right, Chase Briscoe, Midnight Silhouette, kind of thick card there. A pretty nice fire suit patch. What a good autograph. There we go. There's that one. We'll show all these autographs at the end. And then the last card of the break is... Oh, Richard Childress. We were just saying that. Here is a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. He is. I can guarantee now he's in Prime. We picked up Richard Childress to finish off the break. It's not, I'm trying to find gold here. It's not gold, but it is 8 out of 10. Hall of Fame autograph for Richard Childress right there. Okay, let me show these. Let me show the ones that we top loaded. We'll go through a lot of nice. We'll go through autographs first. Let's get them all stacked up here. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for jumping in on the day break. And hopefully getting a little reward. Having a little fun today. All right. So the autographs we got. Some Joey Logano autographs. There's a double Joey Logano autograph. Here's a penmanship out of 49, and then the gold from Donnie. This is a gold one, number 7 out of 10. Noah Gragson, nice autograph for the Pandora. Tony B from Select, trackside. And there's probably one of my favorites of the break, little Harry Gant. Harry Gant, 6 out of 10. A nice gold one. And here's from Prime, Chase Briscoe out of 99. And the Ward Burton, also from Prime, the 75th anniversary. Brittany Z from Select. Amarola, a blue Amarola. This Kaz from Prism. And of course, we always get a Joe Nemechek redemption. Always seem to be getting Joe Nemechek redemptions. Jeb Burton from Prime also. And Richard Childress out of 10. That's 2 out of 10 autographs for the break. And then here's some of the nice ones. Of course, anything under 100, I'm going to top load for you. Here's Rusty Wallace, championship. Look at a young Rusty Wallace. That's out of 49. The Dinger, I always like the names. Out of 84. Congrats. That's T. Cook's number. Now this one, the jury's still out on this one. It's a Prism trackside, which there's only one per case. I've very, very rarely seen more than one per case. But could they be putting them in the Mojos and the Blasters? The jury's still out there, but I'm top loading that anyway. Here's some tie-dye. We got Christopher Bell patch. We got Nick Sanchez. Here's a Raja door number out of 71. And Dale Jarrett on the tie-dye. And then a couple of low numbers. Here's Chris Buescher out of 25 for the Mojo. Matt Kenseth out of 10, a gold. And then our 101 makes 4 breaks in a row with a 101. At least one 101 is Kurt Busch. That's a good patch also, the suited up 101. And there we go. Thank you so much. Okay.